DreamWorks just released a live-action remake of How to Train Your Dragon. Live-action remakes and movies in general have just kind of sucked lately, so I wasn't really expecting much when I went to go see it, but I was surprised. The story in the remake was spot on. They even had a lot of the same lines, and somehow didn't make it cringe. Well, for the most part. I didn't notice any plot errors from the original to this live-action remake. Okay, this remake was about 30 minutes longer than the original movie, and they definitely fill out more of the story within this extra time. We get to see a little bit more of Hiccup's dad's voyage towards the beginning, Hiccup's training arc, and how he learned the tricks that he used during the dragon fights, and more of this old lady and how she apparently had been keeping score all along, and that she's a bone reader for some reason. They also took up more time building Hiccup and Toothless's bonding scene. I personally felt like the beginning of this movie was a little fast-paced. Other than that, they took their time and I think did a good job with their pacing. Alright, next let's talk about casting. Hiccup's dad was spot on. His accent, his look, the way they kind of spaced out his eyes like the original during one of the early scenes, intentional or not, it was spot on. Okay, the next character that I thought was almost identical to the original was Tough Nut. He sounded and looked almost the exact same to the original. And then of course Hiccup. Hiccup looked and sounded almost identical to the original for the most part. Okay, next up is Astrid. They chose the perfect actor for her character. Her face structure, her acting, it was all spot on. And of course, Toothless. Toothless looked fantastic. The visual effects in this movie were seamless, that I could tell of anyways. They did a great job with that. It was definitely giving me that fantasy, magical, Harry Potter and the Hobbit kind of vibe. Okay, finally, let's talk about the music. They paid tribute to some of the original themes, and I think completely made the final dragon fight. I was not expecting that Viking-y song they played, but it fit perfectly. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it than Viking-y. You'll just have to watch the movie. So overall, my verdict is yes. The live-action adaptation wasn't just good, it was great for a live-action remake. I'm excited. Hopefully they'll continue with the trilogy going forward. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.